lost. What is the purpose of education? And it's not, you go to different community events and you're different places and you hear people talk about, well, we're getting our workforce prepared, we're training our students. But I think that is an excellent product, a result of education, is that we have people who are equipped to be great workers. Yes, that's an important end result, a byproduct of the education. But the purpose of it was to educate citizens, to educate, I mean, inform, to equip them with the thinking skills to be able to read and analyze and make decisions, and to be well informed enough about history, American history and world history, to know what happens when certain decisions are made. What's the impact of that on other people groups? What are the ramifications? And to be able to notice when these sorts of actions start happening, this is probably going to be the result. I mean, you have to have that ability to interact with people and people organizations.
And the key decisions you were supposed to be equipped to do was who to vote for.
Yes.
By reading.
Yes.
About them, by attending town halls, meeting the candidates, and knowing the Constitution and the freedoms it provided. When you have an entire city voting for a known communist, and you know that communism is the antithesis of your Constitution, you've got a serious problem, either in the knowledge of those people to know what they're giving up, or the propaganda that gives them the illusion they're going to have a better life under communism. It's been tried all over the world for, at least, let's see, it's before Marx. This is the kind of communism that Marx developed was actually from Plato's Republic. Okay, so this is as old as written literature, and it's never really panned out anywhere. As a matter of fact, William Bradford, who wrote On Plymouth Plantation, said, we've tried this Plato thing. All right, we almost died. And now we had to try privatization of land and enjoying the fruits of our own labor.
Yes.
All right. Not stockpiling everything into a communal system, because you know what happened? People were stealing from that communal system to feed themselves, leaving less for the whole community.
And there was a dispersion of responsibility, right? I don't need to work as hard because Mr. Morris is going to work really hard, and I can just use some
He'll make up the difference.
Yeah.
So how's that worked out for everybody? Yeah, there you go. But they're not teaching, what our history was.
Right.
That this socialist/communist system actually was on our own soil, not just in Plymouth Colony, but in Indiana, at New Harmony. That was exactly what an Englishman came over here to establish right after 50 years to the day. Robert Owen stood on the steps of a main building in New Harmony, Indiana, which he bought, to demonstrate to basically what he thought we was uneducated and unrefined Americans compared to the Brits. Okay. And he said, I'll show you how it's done. And he was going to have this utopian, science-driven society where his government in that colony paid for the clothing, the medical care, and the food of all of the inhabitants. Oh, but by the way, the children will be taken from you and put in residential schools. You'll have visitation rights when we say so. You'll give up basically your parenting rights. And he had to do this to establish the new man, which is what communism is. Okay, therefore you cannot be corrupted by your parents. That's an old thought, and it's what's going on now in our current education system. Do you see it?
I was.
We're the United States of America. Unity and oneness is what we're made of. One nation under God, it's plain to see. We're showing the whole world what a country should be. United we stand in America. America, hand in hand in America. Together as one in a land that we love. United we stand in America.